Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Thursday, December 18th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman Police arrested the superintendent of the Cullman Wastewater Treatment Plant, what we know so far and what the city is saying. Plus, Cullman City Schools wrapped up the year with big recognitions, Teachers of the Year, and a pair of state titles. And if you're hitting the Christmas lights tonight, some quick safety reminders before you go. All this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The superintendent of the Cullman Wastewater Treatment Plant was arrested yesterday. Cullman police say 38-year-old Shannon Jake Calloway is charged with 2 counts of aggravated criminal surveillance. Police say Calloway was arrested at the Cullman County Jail on outstanding warrants. Court records were not available in Alicourt at press time, and investigators have not released additional details about the allegations. The city of Cullman says it is aware of the arrest and is cooperating with Cullman Police and the Cullman County District Attorney's Office during the investigation. Under Alabama law, aggravated criminal surveillance involves intentionally observing someone in a place where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy without consent for sexual gratification. The charge is a Class C felony. Earlier this year, Cullman City Council recognized the Cullman Wastewater Treatment Plant for a top statewide ranking among facilities using biofilter and trickling filter systems. The Cullman City School Board held its final regular meeting of the year Tuesday at Cullman High School, recognizing standout educators, celebrating state champions, and approving financial and calendar items. The board announced Cullman High School has been named an A+ School of Excellence by the Alabama State Department of Education, an honor tied to strong academic performance and qualifying scores on spring advanced placement exams. Cullman High School called the recognition, quote, a testament to the collaborative efforts of our teachers and students, end quote, noting it is one of only 4 high schools statewide to earn the distinction. Teachers of the Year were also honored Caroline Tidmore, Lacey Cameron, Christy White, Morgan Johnston, and Michelle Greenlee. The board recognized CHS cheerleaders after 2 AHSAA Class 6A state championships. Members also approved the October 2025 financial report with a $10.2 million fund balance. The 2026-27 calendar was approved with school starting August 11th and ending May 27th. The next meeting is January 20th at 5 p.m. at Central Office. And if you're heading out for a Christmas light tour tonight, the Alabama Department of Transportation is reminding drivers to keep safety first. ALDOT says keep your eyes on the road and save the sightseeing for when you're parked or pulled over safely. Drive slow and steady because light routes can get crowded fast, and sudden stops can cause fender benders. And put the phone away. No photos, videos, or scrolling while you're moving. ALDOT also says to watch carefully for pedestrians. In busy areas, families may be walking with kids, strollers, and pets, even near the roadway. And most importantly, stay patient. Sometimes the line for that must-see display is just part of the experience. Here in Cullman, Winter Wonderland at Sportsman Lake Park is open tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. It's cash only at the gate, $10 per car or $20 per bus. And organizers say Santa and a horse and carriage will be there. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Cold Springs spoiled Vinemont's senior night with a sweep. Sports is next. Welcome back. It was senior night at Vinemont Tuesday, but Cold Springs spoiled the celebration with a sweep and a county doubleheader. In the varsity's girls game, Vinemont and Cold Springs traded punches for 3 quarters before the Lady Eagles slammed the door late. Cold Springs outscored Vinemont 14-4 in the fourth quarter to pull away for a 56-43 win. Ella Dickerson led the way with 20 points, and Holland Brewer added 12. Cadence Williams chipped in 8 with Aaliyah Addison scoring 7. For Vinemont, Reagan Robinson finished with 16, Carolyn Miller had 12, and Arlie Thomason added 10. Cold Springs improves to 7-6 with the win. In the varsity boys game, Cold Springs jumped out early, built a double-digit advantage early in the third quarter, and held off Vinemont's comeback attempts for a 60-51 victory. Lyndon Hill scored 18 for the Eagles, Cash Dickerson had 14, Braden Hallman posted 12, and Aiden Black added 9, including key free throws late. Vinemont's Sam Marsh hit 8 3-pointers and led all scorers with 24, while Gavin Parr scored 10 and Bush had 9. Next up, Cold Springs visits Winston County today, and Vinemont travels to Holly Pond Friday. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, Cullman County residents can score a special deal on a WildWater season pass, plus the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. If you're still shopping for a unique Christmas present, Cullman County residents can lock in a major savings at WildWater for next season. At last night's Cullman City Council meeting, WildWater announced a local resident appreciation discount on 2026 season passes. For a limited time, Cullman County residents can buy a 2026 season pass for $99.99, matching WildWater's Black Friday rate. WildWater lists the regular price at $139.99, a savings of $40 per pass. The offer runs now through February 14th. WildWater says the billing zip code must match a Cullman County zip code, and that zip code will be verified when you pick up your season pass. For details or to purchase, visit wildwater.com. A locally owned regenerative farm and health store in Baileyton is inviting the community to learn new skills at Welcome Homestead. Owners Michael and Jacelyn Bailey say their farm has grown from feeding their own family into a place that teaches others with offerings like forest-raised pork, pastured chicken, and raw milk for pet consumption only. Jacelyn Bailey says the group meets every other Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon with hands-on projects that can include canning, basic sewing, and more. Today's meeting includes a soup tasting and a demonstration on making homemade cranberry juice with just 2 ingredients. Attendees just need to bring a chair, and kids are welcome. Welcome Homestead is at 622 Holcomb Road. For updates, visit facebook.com/Blue Mason Farm 25. North Alabama Agriplex is opening registration today for its 2026 programs, and there's a new twist this year. The Agriplex says every program for the entire year is open for registration now, so families don't have to wait for separate seasonal sign-ups. The 2026 program guide features adult programs, homeschool classes, summer camps, field trips, and more for kids and adults, all aimed at preserving the agricultural heritage, educating and feeding neighbors, and growing a sustainable future. Organizers say popular camps and field trips can fill up quickly, so early registration is encouraged. You can view the guide and register online at agriplex.org. The North Alabama Agriplex is located at 1714 Tally-Ho Street Northwest in Cullman. For details, call 256-297-1044. Holly Klaus is a domestic short-haired tabby, approximately 1 year old, with a gentle presence that quietly draws you in. She's the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Amiable and humble, Holly is happiest simply being near you. Whether she's following you from room to room or settling in close by, she seems content just to share the space. When toys come out, her eyes grow bigger, revealing a playful spark beneath her calm exterior. Despite the many challenges placed in her path, Holly has remained steady and composed. That level-headed, common-sense demeanor makes Holly an excellent candidate for a therapy, companion, or reading cat. Holly's adoption fee is $100, which covers her spay procedure, age-appropriate vaccinations, microchipping, and a basic health check. Visit the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 935 Convent Road Northeast. It's open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. If Holly has already found her forever home, there are many other cats and dogs still waiting at the shelter, each with a story of their own and plenty of love to give. Contact the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Tommy Wehunt, 88, of Gunnersville, passed away Saturday, December 13th. A memorial service will be planned for a later date in Georgia. Linda Marie Phillips, age 79, of Albertville, passed away on Tuesday, December 1st. Funeral service will be today at 2 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. Visitation will be held today from 1 to 2 p.m. prior to the service. Interment will be at Ebenezer Cemetery in West Point. Jarita Faye Cobbs, age 85, of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, December 16th. Funeral service will be at 2 p.m. on Friday, December 19th at Daniels Chapel Baptist Church. She will lie in state from 1 to 2 p.m. with burial at Daniels Chapel Cemetery. Visitation will be from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today, expect showers mainly after 10 a.m. with a high near 60. Winds will be out of the southeast around 5 to 10, shifting to the southwest this afternoon, and we could see gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Rain chances are high, about 90%, with totals around a quarter to a half inch. Tonight, we'll keep the rain around with showers and possibly a thunderstorm before midnight, low near 33. Winds turn northwest after midnight and rain chances stay up around 80%. Tomorrow looks much better, sunny with a high near 48. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low around 30. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a great day, Cullman.